guys, welcome back to my channel where I help you to master your interview skills. So today we are talking about the common question which appeared in an interview. Tell me something about your family. It's a weird question because whenever this question appeared in front of the interviewer, we always think that how much we have to deliver about a family background. Because if we get too personal or too quick to answer this question, it become unprofessional. So today we are asking and today we are telling that how much you have to take this answer and how much you have to deliver in the content of this answer, as well as what is the reason behind it, why the interviewer wants to know about your family background, and at the end a sample answer in front of you to use in your interview to become more professional while you're going for an interview. So don't get late, let's get started. So firstly, we are talking about why does interviewer ask this question. There are several reasons why an interview might ask, tell me something about your family during a job interview. Reason number 1, to learn more about you. One of the primary reasons why an interview might ask this question is to learn more about you as a person. Your family can provide insight into your personal values, priorities, and life experiences, which can help the interviewer get a better sense of who you are and how you might fit in with the company. Reason number 2, to check your ability to balance work and family. An interview may also ask this question to gauge your ability to balance work and family commitments. If you have a large or complex family situation, the interviewer may want to understand how you handle those responsibilities and how they might impact your availability and dedication to work. Reason number 3, to assess your communication skills. This question can also be a way for the interviewer to assess your communication skills. How you talk about your family and the stories you share can give the interviewer a sense of your ability to articulate your thoughts and experience in a clear and engaging way. Reason number 4, to identify any potential conflicts of interest. In some cases, an interviewer may ask about your family to identify any potential conflicts of interest. For example, if you are related to someone who works for the company, the interviewer may want to know more about that relationship. Reason number 5, to evaluate your fit with the company culture. Finally, an interviewer may ask this question as a way to evaluate your fit with the company culture. Some companies place a strong emphasis on family values and may want to ensure that you share those values, etc. So overall, there are several reasons why an interviewer might ask, tell me something about your family during a job interview. By considering these potential motivations, you can be better prepared to answer this question and demonstrate your values as potential employees. So now we are talking about the tips that you consider while answering this question. Sure, here are 5 tips for answering the questions. Tell me something about your family. Tip number 1. Start by giving brief overview of your family structure, including the number of people in your immediate family and the relationship to you. Example, parents, their relationship, siblings, children, etc. This will provide contents for the rest of your discussion. Tip number 2. Next, you can develop into the personalities and characteristics of your family members. For example, you might talk about your parents, work, ethic, your sibling interests and hobbies, etc. or your own personality and how it compares to your family. Tip number 3. Share some stories or anecdotes that illustrate your family dynamics. This could be funny or heartwarming moment that exemplifies your family's values or relationship. Tip number 4. Discuss any tradition or activities that are important to your family. This could be a holiday celebration, a weekly outing, or a special family recipe. Tip number 5. Finally, consider reflecting on the role that your family has played in your life and how it has shaped who you are today. This could include talking about the support and guidance they have provided, the value they have instilled in you, or the lessons you have learned from them. So, overall, the key to answering this question is to be thoughtful and sincere and to provide a well-rounded picture of your family. So, Now we are talking about things to avoid while answering this question. Here are some things to avoid while answering this question. Tell me something about your family. 1. Avoid going into too much detail and family conflicts or personal problems. This information may be too private and appropriate to share in professional settings. 2. Avoid discussing any negative qualities of your family members. It's important to speak positively about your family even if you don't agree with everything they do. 3. Avoid discussing sensitive topics such as religion, politics, or financial matters. These topics may not be relevant to the conversation and could potentially offend the interviewer. So, avoid discussion any illegal activities or behaviors that your family may have engaged in. This information is not appropriate. Avoid using slang or informal language. It's important to maintain a professional in an interview setting. So, avoid discussing any illegal activities or behaviors that your family may have engaged. This information is not appropriate to share in an interview and could raise red flags for the employer. So, till we are talking about what are the reasons and what are the tips while answering this question. Now we get how to answer. Tell me something about your family in an interview. Keep it relevant. Your interview is likely asking about your family to get a sense of your personal life and how it may impact your work. For example, if you have young children, the interviewer may want to know if you have support at home to manage your work and your personal responsibilities. Be positive. Focus on the positive aspects of your family and how they have supported you in your personal and professional growth. Avoid talking negatively about any family member of conflicts you may have had. 3. Keep it brief. While it's fine to share little about your family, try to keep your response concise and to the point. Your interview is professional in an interview setting. So, avoid discussing any illegal activities or behaviors that your family may have engaged. This information is not appropriate to share in an interview and could raise red flags for the employer. So, till we are talking about what are the reasons and what are the tips while answering this question. Now we get how to answer. Tell me something about your family in an interview. Keep it relevant. Your interview is likely asking about your family to get a sense of your personal life and how it may impact your work. For example, if you have young children, the interviewer may want to know if you have support at home to manage your work and your personal responsibilities. Be positive. Focus on the positive aspects of your family and how they have supported you in your personal and professional growth. Avoid talking negatively about any family member of conflicts you may have had. 3. Keep it brief. While it's fine to share little about your family, try to keep your response concise and to the point. Your interviewer is likely looking for a brief overview rather than a detailed history of your family. Avoid sharing too much personal information. It's important to be open and honest in an interview, but you should also be mindful. Sharing too much personal information, for example, it's probably not necessary to share intimate details about your family and dynamics or financial situation, etc. 5. Use specific example. If you want to illustrate how your family has influenced you or supported you in your career, consider using specific examples to bring your answer to life. For example, you could talk about how your parents encourage and your academic pursuits or how your siblings have helped you develop important skills like problem solving or teamwork. Be mindful of culture difference. Keep in mind that what is considered acceptable to share about one's family may vary across culture. It's important to be sensitive to these differences and to only share information that you feel comfortable while sharing. So now we are talking about the simple answer that you can use while answering this question. My family is made up of my parents, my older sister and me. We are a closet-knit group that enjoys spending time together, whether it's going to on a vacation or simply having a dinner at home. My parents have been married over 30 years and have always been supported my sister and me in everything we do. They instill in us too the importance of education and hard work and have always encouraged us to follow our dreams. My sister is 5 years older than me and is married with 2 young children. She is a stay-at-home mom and takes great care of her family. Despite the age difference, we have always been close and confident in each other about our lives. I admire her dedication to her family and am grateful to have as her role model. Growing up, my family always valued the importance of being active. So this kind of answer you can use while answering this question. Tell me something about your family. So always concentrate. Be your answer concise and relevant to the question. And this is the end of this video in which we are talking about the tips and reasons and the simple answer that can use while answering this question. At the end of this video, if you found any doubt related to this video, just comment below. I'll surely come back to you. Till that, don't forget to subscribe my channel, hit that like button because this really motivates me to make more videos for you. And just go through my channel to find more answers related to different questions which asked in your interview question.